This video will show you some of the more advanced capabilities of coding queries. Now that you've learnt about the matrix query, you can see just how powerful it is for looking for patterns in data. We've seen that while the matrix itself has only 2 dimensions, rows and columns, we can add more dimensions by focusing our query on a particular node or collection. Let's begin by creating a simple coding query to look at how community change comes together in our coding with real estate development. Now I'll leave the default selected since I'm looking for overlapping coding. Now I'll click on the ellipses and choose the 2 nodes, community change and real estate development. Then click OK. And now I'll run the query. Now the result displays, and just above in the detailed view window I can still see and modify my criteria if I wish. Right now we're seeing 27 references across 16 files. What happens if I limit this search to just the women in the study? I'll click the plus sign at our first row of criteria to add a new row, and instead of choosing nodes I'd like to limit by an attribute. So I'm going to change this option to any case where. And now click the ellipse. I'm going to go into the person attribute and select gender, then OK, and change the value to female. Now this allows me to search for all content coded at both real estate development and community change, and at any case where the attribute value is equal to female. With this new criterion added, I'll now click Run Query to see the new results. Note the drop in the number of sources and in the references. We can now read through the results. When we're ready to compare, we can change the value of gender to male. Run the query again and continue reading. Another simple but powerful tool I might use in my reading and interpreting is coding stripes. By choosing the option for most nodes coding, I can see what the key issues are for men and for women. Note that I can also continue to add criteria. The complexity of coding queries is only limited by your imagination.